Hello YouTube, welcome back. Today I thought we'd have a look at old torches versus modern torches. So an old torch would be something like this. This is an old maglite torch, possibly something the American policemen would use. You know, back in the day this was considered a very good torch, and it has an old light bulb in there, you know, something akin to a smaller version of this that we'd put in our ceilings. Whereas a modern torch, this is an energizer torch, it has an LED fitment in there. And the problem is it's not something that you can replace, not as far as I know anyway, not easily. So first of all, let's have a look at the sort of power that we can see. So what I need to do is I need to turn my lights out, so it will go dark for a second while I get up and change my light bulb, turn my lights off. I don't have a remote control for my lights, so I'm going to have to get up and do it. But you know, what you've got there is two different types of torches, one with a bulb and one with an LED. So let's go and turn this light off and see what sort of light we're getting from these torches. 1 second, here we go. Right, light's gone out, and here is the sort of light we're achieving from this LED. So there's your torch there. This is holding two double D size battery, or 2D size batteries, whereas the maglite one, which I'm picking up now. 1 second, I'm going to turn them off and compare the light for you. So this one's going off, and this is the bulb one, or I think they call it incandescent is the correct term for it. You can see it's got more of a centered lights in the, you know, in the center. You see how that's moving around, whereas the other one, you know, it's not so centered, it's more, but you can see the difference. You know, this is more of a warm light on the old one. On the newer version you're getting more of a white light. Okay, so you know, they can see the difference there, look, you know, in what we're looking at. I don't know which one you think is more powerful. I mean, they both enable you to see in the dark. 1 second, let me turn this light back on. 1 second. Okay, so there's the light back on. We can turn this off now. So this is a D size. This takes a D size battery. It's modern. I like it, and I've been selling these on eBay. But the problem is I sell these old torches on eBay as well. You know, if I come across an old energizer torch, you know, simply because, you know, you can change the bulb on it, people still like them. You know, these older energizer torches, I sell these, and they do sell. Not great sell through rate, but they do sell. But I'd probably sell this much easier, this old torch, simply because you can change the bulb in it. Now I sell these in the D size, and I sell them in the double A size. So we've got that. So you guess they are more powerful, aren't they? Yeah, I mean, they've got slightly bigger LED in this D size one. But you know, the thing is when you use these, you're going to get a lot more hours. You know, look, this is saying 30 hours there. You know, that's a day and a quarter. Yeah, a day and a quarter of continual use by the looks of it. We all know that if you put a couple of AA size batteries in an old torch, you're not getting that out of it. You know, so they obviously are more economical on the power. But you see, my problem is, you know, when we look at, so you know, before I made this video, I did play around with this torch I've got in my hand here. So you know, let's remove this cover. and have a look at it. So we can take the lid off here, as you would a normal old torch. Let's get the lid off. Let's slide the batteries out. I've got a couple of AA's in there. You know, and it's what you'd expect. You know, that's no different than anything we've ever used in the past, you know. It's got its spring at the bottom. Nice and clean. It's never been used until I just put those batteries in it. This one was made in 2021. Okay, but here's the problem. The difference is I can't change this bulb. Now I attempted to take this off just for this video, and it looked like I was going to break it. You know, I couldn't take that off without breaking it. When I managed to pry that off a little bit, the inside LED wasn't coming away. So I mean, I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's not replaceable unless you've got a new head completely. That doesn't seem that you can replace that LED. And so what that means is this is trash. In the long run, when this LED goes, this whole torch, this whole thing here has got to go in the trash. It's trash the minute that LED goes. Whereas this is probably 30-40 year old torch, and I can fix this torch anytime I just put a new bulb in it. We can all get those bulbs, but you see the problem is we can't get these because it's not made that way. You see the difference is, you know, for years we used bulbs like this, and then they brought out the LED bulbs and they decided to make bulbs like that. You know, so you know they're the ones that are light in this room right now. Is a couple of these, okay? So clearly they can make these type of bulbs go into these type of lightings, but they don't seem to have done it with torches. So they don't want to make LED light bulbs that are tiny that can fit in these torches. So clearly, you know, maybe there's an opening in the market here. Somebody isn't doing something that could be done, but I'm pretty sure that you can make an LED light bulb. It's much smaller than this that would fit in a torch like that. You know, it's tiny. That's a little filament that is tiny in that light bulb. Yeah, I mean it's like, it looks like it's about 3 to 4 mil times 5 mil squared. You know, it's like a little rectangle in there. That's all that's being powered to light something. So it's tiny. It's not much bigger than the wire that they used in the old light bulbs. You know, like the old traditional light bulbs that used to look like that, more like this. You know, that was sort of 2 prongs with a bit of wire going across it. So they clearly, you know, they need to think about what they're doing here. What we need, you know, as people, you know, we don't want to buy. You know, I'm selling these for just under a £5 plus shipping on eBay. But like I said, when that filament goes, and they do go, because I've had various products where they do fail, it's trash. You can't replace it. Whereas I think what we need as a civilization is you want to move us onto this sort of LED technology. Then make tiny light bulbs that can be used in these sort of products, because the problem is, like I say, this is trash the minute that light bulb fails. You know, and yeah, I can still sell these on eBay for £20 odd, simply because they're reusable, they're user friendly. If you know, they're fixable. You know, this is like almost like a weapon. It's heavy. It's got 3 D-sized batteries in it. It's made of metal. You know, if you go out and, you know, you're in the dark and somebody comes near you with something like that, you know, that's not a good idea for them, you know. But that's not the point of this video. The point of this video is that this really old torch is a better technology than these modern torches in terms of replacing components. So, you know what? Here's my take on it. I think these are nice torches. I think, you know, obviously they do give off a nice light, and obviously you're getting great hours out of the batteries that you're putting in it. But But what troubles me is the whole thing is trash the minute that filament goes, the light filament. You know, that's my take on it. So going forward, I'd like to think that as a civilization they get to solve this problem, and I really do think it's an easy problem to solve if they want to. I don't think it's a good idea to be trashing this much plastic or even metal just because one silly little component inside, the light filament, decides to go. I mean, yeah, there'll be people in the comments that maybe say, yeah, I can change that. But you know what? The average mum can't change that. They haven't got a clue how to change that. You know, I wouldn't even know. You know, I'm 48 years old. I haven't got a clue how to change that. And would I want to dedicate the time to take, trying to fix that? Whereas an old light bulb, yep, done, dusted, minutes, seconds. Buy a new one off online, and away you go. Anyway, that's my take on it. What do you think? I mean, have I got something wrong? Are they replaceable? I don't think they are. I've attempted to have a look. Could I change that filament? And the answer for me was no, I couldn't. But what do you think? Leave your answer in the comments below. Like and subscribe. And today, that's all I've got for you. It's Christmas Day. I hope you had a great Christmas. And goodwill to you all. Thanks for your time. Bye-bye.